Seemed to be a little confusion yesterday when you were asked about the vaccine. You said that you were going to follow the mandate. Does that mean that you're going to get the vaccine?
Well, I appreciate it, but I'm going to follow the mandate.
Is there a reason you don't want to specify one way or the other?
No.
Coach, go ahead. Similar question from a couple of days ago from me concerning the wide receiver depth. Do you have a thought on 4, 5, 6 guys in the rotation here, or is too early?
We're just not typically a rotational team, so I don't know that we're putting a ton of effort into thinking it. I know at this point we feel like we can count on a bunch of guys. I think as we get into game prep a little more and get guys kind of full speed, I think we can have a better idea about that. The one thing about this group that is making it more of a thought process is it's not just that you have depth, you've got good connections between multiple guys. It's not, and guys have been out, guys have gotten reps with other people. I think there's a nice symmetry with a bunch of the receivers.
You guys did the situational 11 on 11 again. Did maybe one thing stand out to you from either the offense or the defense in that?
Great pass pro. We didn't let them rush, so it was good to go through the 2-minute situations again. And this team, the last 3 days have been some of our best practices. Some of the best practices may have been around just the understanding of getting better, taking care of each other, practicing the right way from top to bottom. I think we took a real step offensively from Monday. Today is hard to judge because it's just in helmets, but it's been a lot more. What's the word? Smooth. The last 3 practices.
And Jaden's drive was the only one you would have chalked.
Sorry.
Jaden's drive was the only one you would have chalked up to the offense scoring, right?
Oh, there was a field goal to win that we would have kicked the field goal, but it gave us the opportunity to work timeout usage. It gave us opportunity. Are you talking about, centering the ball for field goal? Or those types of situations came up. So I'm glad we had those in and got a chance to work them.
What are your priorities for the scrimmage? Do you have anything that you kind of want to nail down during that?
No, I think it's a different type of scrimmage. I think there's, I don't know how much you'll see of some of the guys who have played, maybe even less than you saw or you guys weren't here last weekend, but, just getting some good football plays. It could be similar. I know it's called the scrimmage, but I don't know that it's going to be an hour and 20 minutes of just playing football. We're going to try to set up things that we need to see again, and hopefully the offense and defense can work together, script some things that they feel they need to work on.
I feel like you need to trim it down to 2 QBs by next week to start getting
It's
more.
kind of the feeling. It's just, last week I would have said nobody's playing good enough, and they've all elevated their presence and their effectiveness this week, So it's all about how you come out with energy and leading the other 10 guys.
You're the state's highest paid employee. Just what kind of message do you think you're sending by not saying what you'll do in terms of the mandate?
I'm going to follow the mandate.
And have your personal, I know that you're going to keep your feelings about it private, but have those changed at all with how much the Delta variant has become deadly over the last few weeks?
I appreciate it, Brent, but I'm going to follow the mandate, what they tell me to do.
There was a video that kind of made the rounds on Instagram earlier this week. It kind of depicted Jaden that was at the dunes kind of nearby, and he was kind of tackling an Oklahoma drill with some other college students. Have you seen that or addressed that with him at all?
I have no idea.
Would it be concerning if it was Jaden tackling other college students outside of a practice field setting?
Well, it's probably something we should talk about. And I appreciate you bringing it to my attention, but I don't know when it happened. I don't know what it looked like. I don't know what it's hard for me to say. Hard for me to say without seeing it, I guess.
No, Lincoln Richter's been a little bit limited, but he seems to be
No,
coming back.
he's gotten back.
Yeah. Fully back. How's he look? Just kind of.
Oh, great. I think just coming in with the mindset. I think Lincoln, when Lincoln joined, he's got such leadership qualities, but also the knowledge of the offense really made him a good teacher for the other guys. I think he can have conversations in the locker room when they're walking out, about some of the things that maybe some of the little things these guys. I mean, I think they could have good conversations, and he's very willing to do that. But I think his leadership and competitiveness are really. I think it really. Not that Travell is very competitive. I mean, but I think him bringing the belief in the offense also last January, I think really helped.
One more thing about wide receivers. With Joey Hobart, has he taken, a really significant step, in the last year? And do you think he has a legitimate shot for a big kind of breakout?
Well, I think he got better. The thing about Joey, he came in at a high level. Joey could probably play both sides of the ball for us. And he's dependable. He's going to have a role on special teams. Yes, I think he's improved, but I thought he came in at a high level as a true freshman last year and did some good things.